This is going to be episode 11 of Tomb of Annihilation. And today, Val couldn't make it, so I negotiated the appearance of a guest star, Lysa Chen. Lysa Chen wrote one of my favorite things for 5th edition. We already played through it, actually. It was the bathhouse from the Encounters in Port Nye and Zaru. And I actually got her to play with us. So I'm very excited, and thank you very much for jumping in,
My pleasure.
So, for people who... It's been a while. So, you guys just killed the tropical harpies. Ramrod was possessed by Boca Doka, the hobgoblin ghost woman. And you're still trying to make your way towards the lost city of Omu, where the soulmonger apparently resides. And the soulmonger has caused a death curse. Anybody who's been raised from the dead is rotting away and they're going to die. And raised dead just doesn't work anymore. So, and if you die in this, you're just dead and you can't come back. So, I don't want to make a big thing out of it, but Val casts a spell and she's enveloped in shadow, and she's gone. And Hoppy the Froghemoth goes with her. Whoosh! They're gone.
Not Hoppy.
Oh.
Will we ever see
Team
them?
mascot.
So, Bokadoka speaks through Ramrod's voice or mouth. Well done. I suppose it's time for me to go. Goodbye, everyone. Anything?
Goodbye.
Nothing at all.
We won't miss you. Goodbye. Have a nice afterlife.
I expected
Safe
more
journeys.
from you, half-orc. Bye, Ramrod.
You possessed our friend and forced us to fight things. Why would we like you?
First of all, you probably saved a lot of lives because those harpies were killing everyone. Second of all, you probably learned something about goblins, didn't you?
You know what? I did. Good point. Thank you, friend.
Ramrod learned an important lesson. Never use non-lethal attacks again.
I don't even care anymore. I got what I wanted. It's time for me to go see Maglubiet, the god of goblins. I'll probably go to Acheron and fight against the orcs on the battlefield. Farewell, everyone! Farewell!
Goodbye.
Well. Okay. She's gone!
She gone?
Back
She
to
gone?
normal.
She gone?
Party!
Are you hurt? You're probably hurt. You gonna rest
Are we?
for the night and then go?
Yeah, let's rest.
You rest for the night, you set up your rain catchers. It's just you three now. Hoppy's gone. Poor Asaka, Stormfang, your guide, is dead forever. And you learned her secret, but too late. She was a were-tigress.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she was doing all those backflips off of the trees. Remember? So
Because tigers do that.
they sure do. And
That's right.
The night passes uneventfully. You get lots of water in your rain catcher. It is time to continue on. Are you ready? Mistletoe, please make a survival deal.
The survival deal.
Oh wait, that's right. I think I have to.
Are you this is a navigating thing? I'm not allowed to.
What's your bonus?
The result will be up here. Oh, well, my bonus increased because my level 4 wisdom got better. So now my total bonus is +6.
Unfortunately,
the number now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have a feeling that doesn't improve Sean's rolling for us. So.
Graphic thing. Okay, so you
can't improve a natural 1.
confidently marching the group, and you got your foraging along the way. Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely foraging. I can roll that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Yes. Fist pump. 18 plus 6 is 24.
Just off to the right, you see a bunch of trees, large trees with big brown fruits. They kind of have a bit of a hard shell.
Brown fruits, hard shell.
And I have no NPC to talk to you. It's horrible.
Brown fruits, hard shell. Okay, they like coconuts. Do I know what a coconut is?
They're not coconuts.
Okay, brown fruits, hard shell. All right, I will look at the ground in front of me. Now that I know what quicksand looks like, I'm going to avoid any kind of hazard and go and inspect these hard fruits.
Okay, they're fruits with hard shells.
Okay. Ramrod, can you help me with this hard shell?
Mm-hmm.
Hand it to him.
Ramrod sets the fruit down, takes his maul, and does his best Gallagher impersonation. And just...
Well, When you shatter
Okay.
it, there's like brown, gooey fruit, and it smells like chocolate.
Chocolate fruit.
Ooh, Ramrod tries some.
It's delicious, and it tastes like chocolate. This fruit is known
I
as
record all of this.
Kopaku is the actual name for this fruit, but
Kopaku.
in Mistletoe's Guide to Vegetables and Nuts and Fruits, perhaps it has a different name.
Kopaku, aka Choco fruit.
Let's see. Zavagor, you see something carved into one of the trees. Do you look at it, or do you avert your eyes?
Well, yeah, I mean, with an intro like that, how can I not look at it, right?
Somebody wrote the words, "Bravest Boulderborn was here." And it's low down on the tree. Like 2 feet off the ground.
Ramrod, looks like you have some competition.
Ramrod goes over to inspect.
It says, can you read?
Yeah, I think.
Bravest
Sure.
Boulderborn was here.
That's it.
Sounds like a dwarf.
Can I?
Mistletoe, you're pretty sure you're right about that. Because of the height,
Yep.
and also because of the style of
The
writing.
rocks. The boulder.
Ramrod gets out his hand axe and starts chopping down the tree.
Really?
Um,
Alright. Is anybody going to stop him from chopping down the tree?
I will stop him from chopping down the tree because this tree has been here for many years. It's not its fault that the dwarf came along and wrote on it.
Okay, fair enough. Where he made the chop marks was right into the word here, so now it just says bravest Boulderborn was.
Oh, okay. Was. Okay. Alright.
Okay,
So you're going to keep going?
that's fair. Yeah, well, I mean, we can look around. Is there any sign of other passage or tracking or dwarf footprints or something like that?
No. So you keep going.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
raining.
we'll keep going.
It's raining. And you hear a loud roar in the distance. You do anything special?
Where is it coming from?
Up ahead.
Okay.
Kind of
What does it
far away.
sound like? Does it sound like the
loud,
roar from a very
Huge,
giant beast?
massive. Your dinosaur detector is going nuts in your backpack, vibrating.
Wow, it works.
No, you're all shaking
mine?
from the noise.
I pull it out immediately.
It's shaking. You're all kind of shaking from the noise. It's just the trees.
Okay.
Ramrod, go and check this out.
I want to try. I was thinking maybe we just stealth this. No?
Well, it's
Okay.
It's probably miles away from you. It's not.
Oh,
really
miles?
close.
Oh, okay. We can get closer then.
But with your dinosaur detector, as you're looking at it, you see a puddle up ahead, and it's inside a footprint, a giant footprint with 3 clawed toes.
Let's
Big.
roll.
You could fit in that
Let's-
footprint.
Ramrod's leading the way.
And evidence of a
Stealthily.
big dragging tail, too.
Yeah. This can only be good.
So you're going up in the rain. You hear the sounds of battle up ahead. Flapping
Oh,
of
let's-
wings, screeching, and a bird caw kind of noise. It's up
Yeah.
past some trees.
Yeah, let's run and get to that.
Okay. Humility. You're in the jungle. Why are you in the jungle? Do you have a reason?
I mean, I think her last adventure was in Chult, so her party probably ditched her.
Oh,
And just
man.
left her there in the middle of the jungle by herself.
That's
Oh.
lame.
That boat's fantastic.
That's so lame. How could they do? All right. So humility. You hear the same thing. The sounds of battle up ahead, screeching noises, and a bird kind of cawing, kind of in pain. What would you like to do?
Curious. Humility probably has her notebook and quill pen out, and she kind of just tilts her head to one side, and just kind of glides towards the noise, taking notes.
Okay, make a stealth.
Oh, a 2. Do
Oh.
I add stuff to it?
Okay. Yeah,
5.
Okay. So you're like gliding along, and I guess you step on a monkey or something, and it screeches, right? And you open the thing, the monkey's like, "Ah!" And it kind of goes around a tree. And so when you open it, there's 4 pterafolk, pterodactyl men, kind of flapping around a lone bird man. in the rain, and he's got a couple wounds on him. And he's kind of playfully pushing him and knocking him around, and he's like valiantly trying to fight them off, but he's outnumbered 4-1. One of the pterafolk turns and hears your noise, like screeches, and it's takes to the air. So you guys also hear the monkey and see the thing take to the air. So why don't we all roll initiative? 13 for me. Let's see what my buddy gets. Okay, humility. What did you get?
I got a 7.
7 for humility. What did Zavagor get?
12.
A 12 for Zavagor. What about Mistletoe?
I got a 7.
The toe got a 7. You tied with our guest, but the guest goes first because she's a guild adept. And that means she wins ties. What about Garrett's character of Ramrod?
Ramrod, 16.
You tied with my NPC. I'm going to, because you got me a Christmas present, you won that tie. I'm not even going to look. That means Ramrod goes first.
Oh.
What do you do?
Okay.
There's a bunch of pterafolk flapping just a few feet off the ground with their foot claws clawing at this poor bird man.
These pterafolk, these are the ones we heard about from our dead guide.
Yeah,
right?
She wanted to go to Firefinger. They stole her mask of the beast.
She said they were bad news. About how far are they away from me? We're coming up on this. It's like
30 feet, 20 feet. 20 feet.
Well, that is within charging maul range. So, Ramrod rages, Ramrod charges, and Ramrod hopefully hits with his maul.
All right.
And he's going to recklessly attack one of these pterafolk. Wow, that's not a great roll. How about a 14?
Yes.
Awesome. 12 damage. Bludgeoning.
So you run up with your maul.
Run.
You hit it hard. It kind of like blindsided and kind of flies back a bit. It's not bloodied, but it's hurt pretty bad. Okay, is that it for Ramrod?
That's it.
The Birdman, like he's hurt, but he's shocked. And he says, "Thank you, my friend." And he tries to attack the one you attacked as well. He has a +4 to hit. 21. He bloodies it with a stab from a saber.
Nice.
All right.
Does this Birdman have like hands?
Yes.
A high five to the Birdman?
All right.
Does he high five me?
I'm going to make a dex to see if he can high five you amidst the chaos.
All right.
He does! The solid high five, right? Yes. And it's not really lightning, but there is thunder as you connect in the air.
Wow.
Adrian!
Which, Ramrod, causes everything to vibrate, including your dinosaur detector.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. No, wait. Just the hand slap causes... you connected so hard that everything is vibrating. Oh. Next up is the bad guys. Ramrod, you're in a deep...
Bring it on. They all get advantage because I attacked recklessly, by the way.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. And they each have 3 attacks.
Whatever.
Here we go.
I'm Ramrod. That's how we roll.
4, and I have advantage. 16?
16 is a power score.
Oh!
Oh, no.
He's going to...
Do NPCs get...
Sometimes. Maybe that means you have a scar.
Oh.
On your chest, you have a claw scar.
Excellent. I'm already liking this pterafolk.
Second swipe hit. Third one missed. So you've taken so far 12 points.
Okay.
Second guy rolls a natural 20.
Oh, man.
You're going to take a cool 9 points from just that one.
Okay.
Again for 5. Another natural 20. He claws you, so you have another scar. So it's like XX.
Excellent.
10 points. The third guy, he takes up into the air and he's going to dive back down on you.
Oh, bring it.
It's a terror dive. He has advantage, right? Natural 1. And 12. Does that hit? Swoops right by you. Okay. And then the last one, humility. Here comes another terror dive. +4. 15?
Yes, that hits.
Okay. And so you're frightened until the end of your next turn. I think that just gives you a disadvantage or something. You can't move closer to that one. Okay, so guys, you see there's someone over on the side standing on a monkey, and it swoops down and swipes her. So humility, can you describe yourself?
You see a woman with dark hair and pale skin flecked with the occasional scale. She has this odd posture, serpentine in character. And as the pterafolk swoops and goes on its way, she straightens a little bit and kicks the monkey aside.
The monkey goes, "Oh." All right, so that was my turn. Zavagor. There's 3 pterafolk pounding on Ramrod, and there's a stranger being attacked by a terrorfolk. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I am going to cast blindness on one of the pterafolk. One of the pterafolk that's, like, not hurt yet.
Okay. So I make a saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a natural 1.
Great! So he's blinded. For 1 minute.
Does he get a save at the end of each turn? Is that how that works?
Yep. At the end of each turn, make a con saving throw.
All right, is that it for Zavagor?
Yep.
Are you going to move closer or are you going to stay where you are?
I'm staying back.
Okay. All right, humility, your turn. There's a flapping pterafolk right up.
Right in my face?
Yeah.
I will stare him down, trying to resist the fear that I feel. And I will say, your terrors are nothing compared to the nightmares of Dendar. You're a pathetic creature, and I will viciously mock him.
Okay. Do I save?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. A 3?
Yay! I will deal 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
And he will have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay. He kind of screeches in alarm. And the monkey recoils in horror from your speech.
This poor monkey, he stumbled into the wrong area of the jungle today.
In the wrong place at the wrong time. All right. Then it is Toe.
I'll go to attack. So first I'm going to cast Shillelagh to power up my staff. And actually, instead of attacking, I'm going to... Ramrod's looking a little bit worse for wear, so I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to run up to him and cast Cure Wounds. If I can get into... Is it within 30 feet?
Mm-hmm. It's 20 feet.
All right, so I'm running to him, casting Shillelagh along the way as a bonus action. And it's a cantrip, so I can cast Cure Wounds, I think. Which deals... Well, it cures 1d8 plus 4 HP. So I'll do that. 6 plus 4, he gets back 10 HP.
Awesome.
Is that it?
That's my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Ramrod. There's 3 pterafolk harassing you. What do you do? One is bleeding. One seems blind. I'll probably make a roll to see if he knows which way is up. You know?
I would get advantage against the blind one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seeing that there's one that looks a little distraught, flapping around.
You do see that, yes.
I only hit 10, even with advantage.
'Cause he's blind. Oh, 10 misses. Is that it for Ramrod?
That's it. Yells in rage.
Aarakocra will stab at the wounded guy and hit him for 4. Wounded guy is very hurt and looking like he looks like he's thinking about running away. Okay, so you viciously mocked that guy, and so he took 3 points and did. What was the other effect?
He has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay, he's gonna try. All right, so he's actually going to go for his dive bomb thing again. So you actually will get an attack of opportunity on him if you want to take it as he goes up.
Ooh. Okay. I will. I wasn't holding a weapon. I'll turn and stab him with my rapier. No, I won't.
Okay.
These dice are bad today. We're switching them out while something terrible happens.
I thought you were gonna hit. I thought you were gonna hit him with the monkey. You know.
I kicked the monkey away.
Oh, okay.
That was my first mistake.
Okay. All right. So he swoops up and he's going to shoot back down and try another terror dive. 10 total.
To hit?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Okay. All right. So that was that. Now I've got 3 other guys. Now, Toe, you actually ran up into the melee, right?
I went. Yeah, I'm right there with Ramrod.
So one.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to do 1 pterafolk on you, 1 on Ramrod, and then the blind guy, I don't know what he's going to do.
Hopefully hit his own people.
Somebody help me! All right, so Toe, +4, miss, +4, 21.
That'll hit.
5 points, he swipes you with a claw, and 19. So you took a total of 8 from two claws. Ramrod, the other guy tries to bite you. This is the really hurt one, who's like really kind of... Yeah. All right, 3 misses you. Are you still raging? So do I still have advantage?
I did not attack recklessly last turn, so you do not.
So he hits this with a 20 total. So
Yeah.
5 damage, and then another 5 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to try to fly up into the sky, which means I think you and the Toe will get shots on him if you want.
Oh, you better believe it.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, these dice. I only hit 9.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So my D8. 11 damage.
Oh, okay. So he tries to take off. You have your glowing shillelagh. You
Just kind of poke up there.
He plops to the ground, spread eagle, dead.
Ew.
His tongue is like,
Okay.
you know. Okay. So the blind guy, I'm gonna make a perception to see if he can figure out what's going on here at all. So he's got disadvantage. He already failed. All right, he failed. So all he wants to do is fly up. He's screeching in terror. I guess you both would get... He's like clumsily flapping around. And eventually he figures out which way he's up. He's kind of bumping into everybody. And, you know, and now he's trying to go up. You can each get an attack of opportunity, or if you want to do something else to him, you could do that. But he can't see anything. He's panicking, spinning around. Eventually figures out which way the ground is and which way the up is. So what would you guys like to do? You can just do attacks of opportunity, or if you have something else you want to do, you can do that.
Can I try to redirect him when it seems like he thinks he knows which way's up and like like point him at a tree or something? Like,
he's like, "Oh, thanks." You know, he thinks,
yeah.
like, and just, you know, I mean,
I'm happy to see how that resolves.
he hits the trunk, then he plops back to the ground, like, he's freaking out. Why can't I see anything? All right, and he's got to make a saving throw. Right?
Can his beak be stuck in the...
Yeah! His beak is stuck! Yes. All right, so his beak is stuck in the trunk. He does regain his sight, but now he's in a really bad spot. Okay, so that's the bad guys. Zavagor. One is dead. One is fighting this mystery person over there. One's stuck in a thing. And I think there's one normal guy left.
I'll blast the guy that's fighting the mystery person with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I got a whopping 12.
That's a power score! Whoa! What's your signature maneuver?
So, like, the skull on my shoulder, like, fire leaps out of it and goes into my spear and mixes with the Eldritch Blast as it flies towards him.
Hey, yo. Okay. Alright, how much?
For 11 damage.
Wow.
I'm gonna say you blow a hole in his wing.
Yeah!
Boom!
Whoa.
He's like the epic maneuver. You know, it's like the show stops and we see you in front of a bunch of speed lines, and you do your thing. Okay, so is that it for Zavagor?
That is it.
Humility. He just winged this thing. Its blood's coming from the wound. The monkey thought that was awesome. He's jumping up and down.
Humility is going to turn over to the stranger who just blasted the pterafolk and say, "You missed me." And then I'm going to grab the pterafolk by the neck, and you see Humility kind of lean in and whisper in its ear hole. And the pterafolk knows that I'm telling it that when we kill it, I'm going to take its intestines and build a ritual circle and sacrifice its soul to my god. And then I will cast Dissonant Whispers.
Do I make a saving throw?
Yes, a wisdom saving throw.
An 8?
That will fail. And I will deal all of 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it must immediately use its reaction to move away from me.
Oh, okay. So you can get a shot on him if you want.
Yes. I will try with my rapier again. Oh, boo! I rolled another 1.
Okay. The monkey saw the cool thing Zavagor did, so it's gonna jump on that pterafolk and like put its hands over its eyes, and the pterafolk is now begging you guys, just save me from Dendar! Save me from Dendar! You know, he's like scared of her and begging you guys for help. Okay, that was Humility's turn, and now it is toe time, which is like tea time.
But much better.
Okay, more beverage options. What do I'm a bit hazy about now who we've killed and who's incapacitated and what.
One's
is
dead,
there anyone
one's
left?
stuck in a tree, one's freaking out over Humility, and then there's one near you in Ramrod.
All right,
I think.
I'm gonna take on the guy who's still 100%. So I'll attack him. So, no, 11.
11 misses by 1.
All right, I've missed, and that'll be from me.
All right, Ramrod, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna follow up with a reckless attack on this guy standing next to me in tow.
Okay.
17.
Mm-hmm.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Drive my maul into him.
All right, is that it for Ramrod?
Yeah, and I scream at him. Better run! Nasty bird guy.
Okay.
No offense, other bird guy that I high-fived.
Okay, so the Birdman swings and
Bird
misses.
guys.
The one guy's stuck in a tree. The other guy's now just panicking, and he can't see anything because of the monkey, and he's just begging for help. He's basically surrendered. The guy between you two is just going to try to flee. You can each get a shot on him if you want.
Sure. 12.
That's a power score.
Oh, cool. Hammer blow with the staff. Just bonk him.
I think
on the head.
once before you did a twirl with the trails of light on your shillelagh.
That's what I do then. Yeah, I'll do that.
You know, because
Whirling Fury time.
the whirling fury. Yeah, but you do it with a glowing thing. So it's like a combo, like like a Street Fighter, where it's like. You just...
And Garrett has something to say.
And Ramrod rolled an 18, so at the same time he wants to connect with his maul.
Yeah.
So it's like a double.
All right.
Yep. Teamwork.
He's dead. He plops to the Okay. So we're out of combat mode. So you got one pterafolk stuck in a tree, the other one begging for help. What would everybody like to do? Oh, and Zavagor, the monkey's looking at you like.
I walk over to the dude with the hole in his wing, like with rope out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you gonna tie him up?
Yeah.
He says, "All right, I surrender. I surrender."
This is my sacrifice, creature.
Well, I'm never one to get in the way of a good sacrifice. Have fun. But we do need to talk to them first.
He says, No. I don't want to go to Dendar.
Go to
Do
where?
we know about Dendar?
I don't know, do you? I don't know. It's up to you, I guess. He'll tell you real quick. Dendar's gonna eat the
Okay.
sun.
Oh, we need that.
So he begs you guys not to let her take his intestines and make a jump rope out of him or whatever.
I just continue hurling insults at him and hurting his brain.
The monkey climbs on Zavagor's shoulder and starts like picking his fur clothes, cleaning him.
These have needed a good cleaning. Listen, is this sacrifice really important, or can we just let this poor creature who clearly got in way out of its depth go free in the light of the death curse where there's no hope or light or apparently suns?
I suppose we could find some other creatures to sacrifice. You have been useful. I would allow you to eat their flesh and join the Empire.
What empire?
Humility, if she could act insulted, acts insulted.
Okay.
Well, the yuan-ti Empire, of course.
I haven't heard of you.
I simply raise an eyebrow, and walk around you with my notebook, and just kind of note, this one, it smells of dirt, and kind of move around, make my way over to Zav, who I guess is actually probably the closest. I don't understand what you are. And she gets like uncomfortably close, not aware of personal boundaries. And a little forked tongue just kind of flicks out and touches your face.
The monkey feels it's not uncomfortable with this, so it kind of scrambles away and hides behind Mistletoe's kilt.
I pet the monkey. Hello, friend.
So
I feed him a bit of choco fruit.
Zavagor, what do you say?
I asked the pterafolk, listen, do you know the next steps to Omu?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Alright, tell us how to get there and avoiding any crazy obstacles that come up, like statues that blow us off bridges, for example, and we'll let you go. Deal?
Just go to the east. Just go straight east.
Any like monsters we should know about, or I don't know, homicidal bridge statues, maybe?
There's zombies and bird people who you can't trust. And
Why
the
not?
birdman says that's not true.
Why can't you trust them?
I high-fived
Looks like you had
this
them ganged
guy.
up 4-on-1.
Why can't you trust them? They think they rule this place, but they don't.
Okay, cool. So you're just racist. Great. Awesome.
But
Does the Birdman say anything?
We have valid reasons. Does the what?
Does the Birdman say anything in response to this
Says,
accusation?
first of all, he starts like prancing around. He's hurt bad. He's limping. My name is
Oh,
Nefer,
oh.
and I owe each of you my life. I thank you. And he bows to each of you.
I accept it.
He says, these creatures have been attacking us, the Aarakocra, for a long time. They were trying to capture me for who knows what, probably to sacrifice to some horrible thing. They're a blight on this land, and I honestly think you should slay them. But that's up to you and your what you decide. But they surely would have killed me and subjected me to horrible tortures if you hadn't, all of you, come along to save me, along with your little monkey friend. And the monkey's like, "Whoa." It's like eating.
I really disliked the idea of killing a helpless enemy. We've done it before, and it's just thrown me the wrong way.
The
They're
pterafolk-
defeated. They're defeated.
The pterafolk stuck in the tree goes, I won't. I'll just fly away. Okay? Can you help me get out of this tree?
Ramrod pulls out his hand axe and says, Mistletoe, you want me to help him out of there?
Yes, if you're going to use that. No, just here. You take that leg, and I'll take this leg, and we'll just pull. Okay? Pull.
So you're
Okay.
gonna pull him free.
Then 1, 2, yeah, yank him out of the tree.
He like plops to the ground and looks at you guys shocked. Can I go? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
stop
Just
being
go.
terrorists, and you won't become slaves to eternal death. Sound good?
Yeah. Next time you try this on any one of the birdmen, you're going to die.
He says,
Just remember that.
so you're trying to get him to change his ways?
Yes. Well, I'm letting him consider the consequences of his actions today, and use that going
He
forward.
says, but the other pterafolk won't accept me.
Then maybe you need to find new friends.
The other one
Just
is like,
saying
don't
that.
listen to them. Just fly away.
Nyanzaro is a very metropolitan city. I'm sure there's something for everyone there if you integrate with the new local customs.
You think
And they have dinosaur races. You
They
can
have
race
dinosaur
yourself.
races. You could be an announcer. How are you with public speaking?
I am very, very uncomfortable. Just being here talking to you is making me nervous.
Okay, well maybe you could be a dock worker. All I'm saying is you could take advantage of your flight and maybe help be a productive part of civilization
Maybe
rather than terrorizing it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I will give it a try. Maybe
Okay.
Oobtow has set this up for a reason.
Okay. You
Ramrod
have
walks
fun.
over and hands him the dinosaur detector and says, "Take this with you. You find dinosaur and use it to run dinosaur race."
He like holds it in his hand, the golden stick, and is like, "Thank you. I will."
Okay. All right.
And,
You have fun now.
and he
Stay
says-
safe.
Oobtow is showing me how to navigate the maze of my life. With this, he's all excited. He says, "I won't forget you, whatever your names are." And he flies away. And the other one says, the one you've got kind of interrogating, he like nervously looks at Humility and he says, I also want to go to the poor Zaru. So Oobtow.
As everyone was talking to the pterafolk, Humility did accept the Birdman's offer of his life, and she's used blood from her wounds to like draw a circle in the ground around him, and is just doing like snake dances while everyone talks.
feel like you're her prisoner, so she gets to decide.
Nefer like watches with his arms folded, and he looks at you guys. And, do you know what this is? Are we supposed to? You know?
I don't know.
The
It fills
pterafolk.
me with mixed feelings.
The pterafolk says, "All right, just let me go. You've already winged me. I'm doomed anyway. Don't let her use my guts for the thing."
It wouldn't work anyway. There's a death curse. Surely, don't you? I actually turn to Humility and I say, "Don't you know that you can't use any souls? All the souls are being taken. There's
Someone is
something in
taking
Omu.
souls from Dendar.
Yeah, from everyone. We're trying to put a stop.
This is unacceptable.
Hmm.
Someone should do something about this.
We're
Like
trying
maybe you and your
to.
whole empire, maybe. Just like a thought. You know, armies are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did
should
you
get on
say
that.
that you were trying to
Yes.
stop this?
Yeah, for other reasons, but yes.
Is interesting. I will spare your lives for now, and I will follow and observe you, and
Okay.
aid you as we can until we are in a situation where I would be able to sacrifice your souls. But for now, I will allow your bodies to hold them and keep them fresh.
Guess we'll take that.
Nefer says, I know of a place near here that will be safe to rest.
Okay.
I'm hurt
Come
bad.
then.
I really need.
I cure you. As he's saying that, I just go, okay, and I tap him on the shoulder, and as I do that, I cast Cure Wounds.
Also,
And
I'm really
I heal
tired,
for-
so I gotta rest before I fly.
he gets a cool 5 HP.
Ah, yes, preserve him.
Thank you,
I will.
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. Yeah.
The monkey jumps over to Zavagor and offers him some chocolate kopaku fruit.
Oh, Zavagor totally takes it. 100%.
Pretty sure they're called choco fruits.
Oh,
Just
and then kind of nervously approaches Humility, and like just kind of like holds some up to Humility.
Chocolate fruit?
Yeah.
She kind of takes it and smells it, and then just like throws it back at the monkey.
Oh, really? It like hangs its head and walks away.
It's nothing personal, Lucky. It just doesn't have a soul to sacrifice.
Ramrod runs over and picks it up off the ground and kind of blows it, busts it off, and eats it.
Oh,
and
okay.
says, "Look at the monkey."
Okay, so the Nefer says, can we go?
Sure, lead on, friend.
It's dangerous out here. Okay, so he leads you.
I shall follow you.
Nephris says, "Oh, you're quite powerful. I thank you. I don't understand your ways, but it doesn't matter. Let's go to this ruined shrine nearby. As you get near it, it's kind of half cave, half shrine. There's a glow coming from within, and there's a symbol of a hurricane with 2 swords, which Mistletoe knows is the symbol of Gwynharwyf, the Fey warrior barbarian woman that he gets his powers from.
Kind of, yes.
Nobody know. Oh, Nephris says nobody knows what the cyclone is, but there is magic in here. But we'll be safe.
Okay.
I
go in with interest. Yes.
Okay. There's a couple of chambers in there. There's a room full of broken blades. We call this the room of broken blades. There's another room with a bunch of murals of a blue guy in vastly different areas. You know that's Janos and all his different lives. The biggest mural involves him being chastised by the Queen of Air and Darkness. Because he got framed for a crime he didn't commit by his own party. Janos is a former character from my Savage Tide campaign. So, and that was a rough on him. I felt bad. All right, and then the main room has a floor of blue stone. It glows slightly, and there's like little white motes that slowly float up from it. And in this room is the big stone head of a woman with big 80s hair and pointy ears. And it's, it's Gwynharwyf. And Nephris says, nobody knows who this lady is or why this is here, and I don't think we'll ever know. I'm gonna rest now.
Okay. What do I know about this shrine? Is there any purpose for it, or is it just a place of worship? Does it go beyond that?
It looks like at one time followers of Gwynharwyf lived here and did their thing. Okay.
All right. Where are the light motes coming from? Is that a magical
It's
effect?
coming right up from the floor.
Okay. Can I inspect that and try to figure out what's going on? Is this a magic thing?
It's Fey stone. Apparently, this place is linked to the Feywild in some way.
Wow. Fey stone. Okay.
It could be a Fey crossing where at certain times of the year this area actually shifts into the Feywild.
Okay. Can I mark this on my map for later on?
Sure.
Possible use. Fey stone. Crossing. Cool.
So.
All right.
You guys want to do anything special in here? And you could rest or whatever?
Yeah, I was gonna rest. Do we have time for a long rest or a short rest?
Yeah, long rest. Yeah.
Long rest? Okay.
Nephris says, I'd really like to rest till the next morning, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
It's a long ride back to Kier Sabal.
Yeah. And to make everyone extra comfy, I use my fancy-smancy new prestidigitation cantrip for the next minute to heat up the floor underneath everyone, just so it's nice and cozy. Lasts for an hour. Just enough for you to get to sleep.
And as everyone goes to sleep, if anyone wants to know, I'll say, I think I do actually know who these people are. This is a shrine of Gwynharwyf, the Fey Lady of the Whirling Blades. I'm actually quite knowledgeable for a human about what she does. She and her consort, Janus, the blue person depicted in that earlier room, are sort of powerful but exiled members of the Fey Court of Stars. And that's my tidbit for you.
Hey, Mistletoe, what about all these broken blades?
Is there a purpose as to why, Sean, why they would be
You just know
broken
they
that?
train so hard that they're always breaking blades.
Okay. Well, the followers of Gwynharwyf, she encourages, bravery and intense combat techniques, some of which I've been humbly taught in, which is why, unlike most druids, I like to wade into combat a little bit. Those would be it would have been a training room from when this place was occupied. They would train so hard they would smash their blades together until they broke, and then they would forge new ones and continue on. fearless in combat, much like yourself, Ramrod. You would like the Lady of the Whirling Blade, I think, if you were ever to meet her.
Suddenly,
And she would like you.
the floor begins to glow brighter, and the motes shoot up faster. What do you do?
What was the moment when they actually shut up faster? Was it when I mentioned her name?
It's just towards the end of your description.
The Whirling Blades?
The place starts to rumble. What do you guys do?
Oh, okay. Is it like in a dangerous fashion? Like, is it starting to crumble down, or?
Just nothing's crumbling. It's just the place is shaking a little bit. You guys do anything special?
I'll approach the little figurehead, I guess. It's like, is our Lady Gwynharwyf, are you able to hear us here?
Okay, so she's got an open mouth, right? And a strong wind comes out of it. It smells like flowers. And it starts spinning around the room pretty strongly. Like not enough to move you, but your hair is like, well, like a reporter standing in the wind of a storm. You guys are kind of like that. And you hear like a whisper in the room that says, prove yourself. It's in Elven. Do you speak Elven?
I speak Sylvan.
Good enough. Okay, Sylvan.
I
You do? You hear that? Prove yourself. Self. Your kilt is blown every which way, and your long hair is like, and the monkey's like sliding around the floor.
Poor monkey.
Is there a dance or something like that, or a fighting technique, or a sort of a kama or whatever that people can do with that I would know of?
Yeah.
Or I'll take it out and I'll basically do
It's
a
like
beginning kind of
awesome
exercise.
sword moves, like your Darth Maul. You gotta do something
Okay.
like that.
Well, I'll do that with my staff.
Make a religion.
That's what
That works good for Darth Maul. So you're gonna spin it around and twirl, all that.
Yeah.
Stuff. So go ahead and do make a religion.
Religion.
Yes.
Okay.
It might be the first religion check, like in the history of D&D.
Shame I'm not a cleric. That's intelligence too. I got a 10. 10.
You hear like a disappointed groan.
She's a barbarian fae. Why has she got a religion?
Really? Okay, anyway.
If you wanted this cool effect, Sean.
Okay, the face actually turns into like a real giant woman's face. And at first it looks bright and healthy, but it slowly turns gray and pieces of skin are starting to rot off.
Uh-huh.
And Sylvan, she says, there's not much time, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only
Lady?
one of us close enough to help. I wish to offer you a gift, but this gift may be too much for your mortal form in the end.
Okay. Then
Once this gift is imbued upon you, you probably won't leave. Are you strong enough?
I'll do what I have to.
Your real name is Baron Beryl Redhill? What is it?
Beller Redhill.
Are you strong enough, Beller Redhill? Hill?
Yes, I am, my lady.
All right. Then brace yourself. All right. So, like, her eyes glow, and like the motes swirl around you like a hurricane, and there's like energy swords stabbing you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That sucks. Okay. Constitution. I've got a 13.
Okay. You don't take any psychic damage, but you see shooting images of both Gwynharwyf and Janos in a shadowy room, coughing and are ill. You realize both of them have died and been resurrected many times. So they have the death curse, and they're going to be dead probably within 30 days if you can't get to the tomb and stop this thing.
Okay.
Here comes another stab. Make another saving throw. You guys see the
Ouch.
stab. You guys also see flashes of images of a Demogorgon, a two-headed demon. 3 hags, one who has a sack on her head, one who has coin eyes, and Ramrod, for a moment you see a flash of a phoenix. Humility, you see a freaking giant winged serpent with shimmering black scales kind of loom up over you. And Zavagor, you see Iman sitting on her throne. And you also see Quayothe, like, reaching out to embrace you. What do you do when she does that?
I think I'd probably just make this face and just kind of stand there.
She's like, starts to get mad. So what'd you get in your second stab check?
I got a 15.
That's good. Okay. So this time you see, do you remember the Nazis, Cheliacs, who were with the Green Vipers?
Yeah.
You see
that's
them
what I've
like
seen.
in Omu, and they have these little boxes that you need. All right, so one more check.
8.
Ooh, so you take 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
You fall to the ground,
No.
and you see an image of a 10-foot tall green fey woman with vines, like that she can control. They're her clothing, but they're also, she can control any vine. And you instinctively know she's the queen of creeping vines. And you sense that she's a mortal enemy of Gwynharwyf. And that she is in this jungle, and she is a threat to you specifically. In fact, she might want to take your soul for her own. The rest of
Okay.
you also have a vision of the Queen of Creeping Vines. Ramrod, you have a vision of her embracing you with her vines. Zavagor, you have a vision of her trying to choke you to death with the vines. And Humility, the Queen of Creeping Vines, holds out her hand in a kind of like a truce offer of partnership. Do you take her hand or no?
I do not understand this custom, so I will kind of like flinch away from it.
She gets really mad and the vines start swirling around, and you see her for a moment. You see her for a moment on an island of vines, and there's a bunch of heroes in a boat, and including a man made of wood, and she's holding up a half-elf woman with kind of brownish gray hair, and you watch as she sucks her soul out of her and actually takes possession of the soul, and the woman plops to the ground, and the wood guy is devastated and holding her, and the rest of the group is freaking out. So on your third thing, okay, all of a sudden the room just goes dark. The stone face becomes a stone again. But
Yeah.
there's something sitting on your kilt.
Okay.
A shimmering scimitar.
Okay. Does that do I know about any scimitar that
No.
Gwynharwyf uses?
Nope.
No. Okay. All right, I'll take the scimitar. I'll touch it. Does it kill me?
As you reach for it, it actually hovers up into the air and like starts
Okay.
flying around, and it kind of turns to look at each person in the group. Then it kind
Oh,
of
yes.
swirls around you like in an orbit,
Oh, hello.
and it has runes engraved on it.
Okay. Do I recognize what those runes say?
It says the Blade of Whirling Fury.
Appropriate.
You know that if you take the hilt of this, something is going to happen. And it's kind
I
of like,
take the hilt.
Okay. You feel incredible energy pass through you, and then you pass out. You guys see him
Okay.
fall over.
Thump. And then he starts to snore.
Yeah.
And monkeys come and start picking at my hair. Yeah. Okay.
By the way, who has the Dreamer's Amulet right now? I think it was Zavagor, right?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
me.
I think it was Zavagor. Yeah.
All right. Eventually, he wakes up. he's got this magic sword. It seems to have its own personality. It can fly around. And it seems to be linked to Gwynharwyf in some way. So, Nephrosis, can we go to sleep now?
Yeah. You're the one that brought us here, bird guy.
I'm really tired.
Didn't know you were gonna have a spiritual experience.
It's a long flight back to Kir Sabal.
Okay, I'll write that name down too.
Sounds like we could all use a rest. Remember to write your journals down, or your visions down in your dream journals, so you don't forget them before we go to sleep. And
He says,
I
"All
get
right,
the last toe.
Fine." He goes to sleep.
Okay, we go to sleep. I think I'm still unconscious anyway.
Anybody
so.
keeping watch?
I
Not
will.
now.
Humility,
gosh.
well. She's gonna take the
I'll stay up with humility.
Okay, so people are going to sleep.
No reason.
The two that are awake, after about an hour, see something glowing in Zavagor's pack. It's clearly the Dreamer's amulet.
Ooh. Don't know if Zavagor would take offense to this or not, but Ramrod's not one to care. So he goes over and opens up the pack.
All right, as you do, so the room fills with dreamlike,
Oh God, the bird
pinkish
man's gonna wake
cloud
up
light,
and be upset.
and you all pass out, and all of a sudden, all of you are somewhere else completely. You're in a hallway, and at the very end of it is a green devil face with a big open mouth. That's where we're going to stop for this week. So we'll pick it up from there next week. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lysa Chen. You're awesome. Thank you very much for doing this. And I think we all agree that the bathhouse was one of the best things.
Oh man,
Right?
that was so good.
Were you responsible for that water elemental? Because that was great.
Oh, gosh. I wrote the water elemental, but Sean really, really brought it to life. And I watched that on YouTube, and I was cracking up the whole time. I loved it.
Okay. So we'll see everybody next week.